later. Right. 1.5 minutes early. I mean, I could have turned some practice labs and I didn't, so that's not great. And I still don't have actually... it's gonna be a bit of a test because I've... Over the night from... After the race on Monday, I destroyed my Kubernetes cluster. And I don't have DNS resolving anymore. I have to use my router for this shit. Which... I've only changed... I changed that it should use the router for like... it should just use DHCP as usual for all these things, but I've seen some websites not resolve, and it's like, it might be trying to still for like IPv6 qual stuff. Yeah, so it's... Let's hope that I can race. It should probably... Honestly, it should just work. Right. We can stream, clearly. So as long as the stream works, then the race will definitely work. Because as long as the server browser pulls up, the server connection itself is done over IP. So there's no DNS needed. And my internet has been fine. So it's just me bombing my DNS resolving in basically every other home service that I've been using. Besides storage. Storage still works because that's not connected to that area. I've partially resolved the problem. I could actually host like an AC server again on that cluster because I've fixed those problems that are related. That would stop that, but certain storage provider functions are not working anymore. And it's like, not great. And I have to test if I can... I didn't want to test how I can restore my cold backup. Not cold backup, it's warm backup actually. No, what a Maserati. Please, give me my Maserati. This one. Beautiful, cute Maserati. Right. So I should be going live any moment, so we could just... I mean, there's not much gain actually from going on their server at first, because... Okay, they pinged. Copy. How do I find your server name? Oh, it's gonna be interesting. Although it should turn up on Italian. Oh, come on. Typing with gloves is so fucking BS. And I've been doing like fucking spelling mistakes all day. Like, it's just been bad. I've been misspelling basic shit. Right. I'm not sure the password is correct. Let's copy paste it back in. So. Right. Come on, connect. Yeah, I was about to say that doesn't look like it's full sunshine and rainbows. Right. I mean, we're gonna have to try something. Let's launch onto the wet tire and let's get some practice in. Although this doesn't give me like ideas for tire pressures or anything, it just gives me an idea of like how to get around the circuit. I've raised the front... Oh, somebody's igniting. I've raised the front right hand on the set. Interesting decisions for sure. I should have tracked this. That somebody's rolling out for sure.
Low tire pressure, stay away from curbs.
The traditional Maserati pre-game show. I tried to drift it, but that didn't work. Unfortunately. This stream seems to be working. You know, guys, we've got to switch the windscreen wiper on to like tell people what the fuck I'm doing. Because I think the subtlety of the rain light is lost on them. Very forward brake bars mostly on the set. It does seem to actually get in some corners rotation, so I don't know. I mean, also I'm wearing wet tires, like what tells anything here? Massive lock up there. The car is starting to wander. Look at this, it's fucking... Oh fuck. That didn't go quite well. Jesus! The wet tires are... They're only at 34 PSI and they're starting to like absolutely wander on me. Holy shit. I'm used to them doing this stuff at 40 but not by 34. Perhaps it's also a temperature thing, although this should be more of an inflation thing. I'm turning more left than right through Cover Grande. That's insane. This is so funny. That's so absolutely hilarious. But there are a few people actually out with me as well. Come to think of it, I'm not the only car out on track. Definitely not. Interesting enough, the tire pressures have basically stabilized at this point. Just considering we're driving on a tri-track is quite surprising. I would expect them to just keep inflating. I'm like 7 seconds off the pace, which probably gives away what I'm doing here. Fuck. I think the others are actually out of dries. I think the others were actually out on dry tires. Yeah, 49.6, that looks like dries. I'm the only one who's doing this stuff on wets. And not burning a tire set with it. Although, most GT3s, they probably can actually do this. And most GT4 drivers. This track isn't that demanding on tires for the most part, so you should just be able to, I don't know, use your second race set or your qualifying set. Although I wouldn't burn the qualifying set and how sweat this league is. On the usual condition, I probably would just sacrifice the quali sweat for a few laps in practice. But in this case, I would probably burn either the race start or the second stint set. It's really open in that sense. Oh wait, I'm not on a valid lap, which means I might be escaped back to the pits due to that if the other guy finishes his last valid lap. Fuck. Oh, there's the GT4.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
There's a GT4 coming by me. Minor difference between me and on the wet set and him on. Yeah, the GT3 has escaped, which means I'm probably gonna get instant teleported to the pits once I try to do my pit entry. Yep. I think I got teleported before he even completed his lap. Right, we need to actually set up the car. Now for actual conditions we're facing. 25 liters should probably be enough for the entire session. Probably want actually some tow on the car. Come to think of it. There's a lot of odd stuff on this set. It's an all setup. Can say that. Goes down to easy to right side. Okay. I'll have to do some experimenting. Brake ducts at 2. That might be a bit closed. Maybe. Can run quite a lot of camber on this track, it seems. Though I'm not sure actually we want it. I definitely we don't want it, I think. We want less camber to actually get the car slowed. 88 brake power, which is probably one of the lowest I've run in a long time. Pretty stiff front springs. I might just take a click out of those. A lot of rear anti-roll bar. Considering how we don't have any rear wing, we probably don't want any roll bar on the rear either. Let's do this like this. Sounds reasonable. What was that there? The engine just sounded for like a second completely different. Yeah, brakes! There's not much braking power coming through. Yikes. Maybe I actually need to increase it, similar to Indy. But we're still gonna have to deal with a very long braking distance. And honestly, the main goal here... I actually can just use qualifying for practice because, considering how sweat this is, I will likely just be anyway last. So I just need to get practice laps in. So I should have just used qualifying as practice as well. Just use the same set because it's not gonna matter most likely. Laps are gonna... I mean, starting from the back will anyway have the advantage of just you don't have to face the GT3s. You can brake way early and just don't have to face off against people not getting stopped in time for turn 1. Tire pressures are quite low-ish. Yeah, maybe I actually need to brake back 3 because the brakes might be overheating throughout the braking zones. Yeah, you can hear the brakes scraping. Let's pull over, honestly. Am I allowed to escape in this league? Oh, I forgot. Let's just drive back to the pits. I can practice a pit entry. I mean, they all massively limit the tire sets, so let's just not take chances, I would say. Yeah, you can hear the brakes scraping at the end of the braking zones. This is too much. Too little ducting, there's not enough actually cooking off. Which is why the car starts oversteering under the brakes. Because it's front brakes from the higher bias and them generally being larger overheat. And the car goes sailing straight on due to that. Let that go by briefly. Yeah, I'm seeing you. That's why I got already out of your way. Oh, I still have the rain light on somehow. So rain light off. Yeah, even then the brakes started scraping already. Let's just get into the pits. .57's being lapped here. I wouldn't say that is particularly the fastest, but hey. So, aero. I think I'm gonna go up to 3.3. Maybe 4? It's so heavy braking, so it's like... they undercool them probably. No, we keep set 1 tires. I'm gonna reuse them. How does it not get up to pressure before I came in? So let's add 0.8 from... Oh wait, not 0.8. They nearly got up to pressure, so I think... Well, the fronts didn't get up to pressure, but they probably need also more pressure now because we are... let's add this... Add this... So I need 0.5 in it. And add 0.2 to it. 0.2 to this one. Maybe more. Oh, let's say try that again. Because I think if I go push, probably the tires will get up to temps. Go up on the brake power. Go a bit back on the brake bias, and all of this should work. Now.
Low tire pressure, stay away from curbs.
I was about to say, where did that pink cow go? Still in front of me, it's just briefly got de-rendered because it hit the threshold for cars on screen. Many cars approaching, there's one more. There seems to be no clear air behind me. Okay, there's one more. But I'm gonna be able.
Slow car ahead.
I must have spun out of there to like end up in the chicane down there.
Slow car ahead. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
Exit is here seemingly in the middle of massive amounts of traffic. Crossbars behind me. Would it make sense to perhaps let both of these cars behind me by? Probably. Although the Genettas have their own pain on the circuit in terms of top speed. Could have also let the other guy by because I had then even more space, but this should be enough. I don't think I'm gonna even go faster than the Genettas. Maybe on these few straight bits here.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
Locked both right side tires completely up. Yeah, that's about 0.3 lost in one braking zone to the Genetta in front. Let's face it, he's not the fastest.
There's a slow car ahead. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I seem to be getting up to temperatures now. Brakes seem to be also going okay despite my massively wide open brake ducts. Oh, we have only like 2 more attempts at this. I've been faffing around a bit too much in this session. Despite intending to do practice, I've not done actually that much practice, but at least I've done some setup work, you could say. Yeah, second to last by like 2 seconds off pole for time right now. Yikes. There's just nothing I can do about that. These Monza things. Even slower exit somehow. But entering kind of like somehow faster. It's interesting considering I was more controlled. Meaning I should have lost time on the entry. I'm not even gonna get gains on the lap, like that's how bad it is. Not last, but like... basically. Do you want a more rearward bias? Let's try that. What the car does with more rearward bias. Although the car does want to move around in Ascari here. Oh, but that's not good. Oh, the KTM died. Ripperoni. KTM doing pretty good. Tire pressure looks solid, I would say. Too fast, way too fast. And that's qualifying done for me. Right, that's qualifying done already. Brakes really don't work on the circuit, which is a lot of pain. Do I want to give a bit of like actually toe in on the front? I think this would be the first track where I ever use toe in on this car, but it's just kinda wants to move around, and I'm just like, gonna add toe on the front. Tighten the thing down. Yeah, actually didn't give more. I actually kept the right height even in the front. I guess I slightly lowered it, but not that much. Alright, we aren't allowed to refuel, which means... yeah, it says about 2.6 liters per lap. Which means... what's it called? Oh, yeah, right. So we're the fastest guys were lapping 57s. We're gonna go with 7 divided by 60 plus 1, and then what time did I actually do in the end? It's been like 59 or something. 60 divided by this. That's about 31 laps. What is actually the race length again in this series? For God, how long is all the races again here? An hour. Okay. After all, I'm doing like a Monday series that has like odd race lengths, so it's like, let's just see. 33 times 2.6. Yeah. That's about 85.8 liters. Let's just take 90 liters and get it over with. Car's more stable on higher fuel loads anyway. So the thumbnail it got for the official stream was my car driving around the corner. Probably because I was driving in the beginning of practice, as usual. Yeah, light graining on the on all tires. Jesus, all tires got graining on them. That's not good. My tires were slightly cold. Let's hope the race gets slightly warmer. We can offset that a bit. Yeah, but it runs on Sunday at the same time, so I don't think we're gonna see any difference. What did I put in? 59.2. Pretty sure I had more time in there. I think... Could I have gotten a second out of that? Nah. I mean, I know I have about like half a second into turn 1 most likely. But the rest of the lap didn't look like there's much there to give. In any case, the most important thing is that we just get through turn 1 without dying. Because how crash happy people were in Misano, I'm predicting we're not gonna survive turn 1 like this. That just ain't happening. Okay, over there's the GT4 pole sitter in his mug. 47 in qualifying here. The GT3 pole sitter in a Mercedes. I think my fastest times were 48s, weren't they, when I qualified for the Monza 24-hour thingamajig. There were MUQU there as well. My stomach is turning upside down right now, that's not great. What did I want to look up? What did I want to look up? Ah, I forgot. I forgot. But yeah, right, I wanted to check if I can actually figure out what times I did for that qualifying. My championships? Well, where's past ones? Because 25 of Monza here. 3 Qualy standings. Yeah, I mean the fastest time there was a 47.1 by someone. Granted, those are hot stints, meaning they are actually multiple laps in a row. So to get your average is a bit more difficult, you could say. 9. That was one of the fastest MUQs. Yeah, there I am. A 48.497 with the Mercedes, and it was so much fucking pain to get that lap in. It was more fucking luck than anything else. Last run I had like a set of really good laps finally. I'd struggled to get past the 40. What is it called? The 49 barrier. I struggled with that one to consistently get by it, and then I suddenly set like fast 48s, low 48s all of a sudden. And a low 48 right now would get you about P5, but I mean the conditions here are better than actually the qualifying server, I think, because it's colder. But still, that's not like great. It's still like, I mean, that would still be like a relative, like the best thing ever. Which results in a while if I could like close in on that one. I don't think I would be able to do a 48-1 on command like this. I don't think that. So I'm probably like, I think a 48 should be possible for me. Where's actually 49 cutoff is right now P12. Yeah, that's reasonable. Honestly, these GT3 times are not that quick. Like, you should be in qualifying capable of going past 49. That should be possible. The conditions are pretty solid, so it shouldn't stop you from going past 49. It was really interesting that I'm looking at these times here and I'm like, yeah, I should be as a driver able to qualify close to the top 10 in GT3, but GT4 I'm basically like P15. And if there were more GT4s I would qualify lower. We just have a smaller grid this week. Probably in part because there was so much crashing on race 1. I mean, there was a reason why I ended up P5, although I should be classified now P8 due to getting a time penalty there. A bit salty, but it's fair. It's totally fair, that one. But it's still like... I have not particularly the highest opinion of that driver anymore. Despite having an absolutely excellent battle with him, he's slightly ended up on the shit list now. Is he actually? I think he's missing because there are only 2 Caymans entered here tonight. Poe and Sealy. Not anyone else. And he was another Cayman driver. Oh wait, was he Poe? What's his name, Poe? Because then he would be actually qualified high now. Would be strange. Let's like look at the results actually. Misano race 1. Where am I classified? Yes, GT4 driver. Wait, GT4 results. Yeah, I've been moved down to P8, right? And yeah, it was Poe. Yeah, he... That's why. Because he's a front runner. That's why it's so much sold. Yeah, that cost me like a few positions there. Quite a few positions. Unnecessarily a 10-second penalty. Even though the penalty was very small. Honestly, I expected way worse for that. But like, they only gave me 10. But still, it like dropped me so many positions there. Because it lost me 1, 2, 3 positions. How good did he qualify that he ended up behind me here in that race? Yeah, he qualified P16. Why are you now P2 at Monza? Like, what is the logic behind this? Like, what? That makes, like, not much sense, honestly. But yeah, I hope you... I guess you're not gonna get stuck behind me this time around. Definitely not. Like, even if you end up behind me somehow, you're gonna get by me. Anyway, you don't get by me, it's just by being so far behind me that you can't catch me. Like, that's the only way. I can imagine. But this is pain, yeah. This is just pain, and I'm like... Luckily, I don't know what the hell it is recently, I'm like... I'm feeling better somehow. I don't know why. I'm not feeling like shit like usual. Usually I've been feeling like absolute dog shit, but it's like... Again, it's happened. Usually I've been feeling in last weeks like dog shit, but like... I've been completely and utterly sleep deprived since Monday. I slept like most of today. It's not particularly positive because I have some stuff to do, like fixing the server. But yeah, pulling 2 all-nighters and then not getting much sleep. And somehow I'm feeling better. You know, shit makes no sense. I'm well rested and I feel depressed. I'm like... I'm sleep deprived and I'm actually feeling the best I've been feeling in months. Perhaps also because Monday's race went well. maybe my emotions are way too hard tied to how well I do. I feel like that in general is a thing, not just with races. Although races are one of the major things I do in the week, so yeah, those are results. So if I do better or worse than I expect, then I mean, I come into every race expecting nothing. I get very disappointed when I underperform under what I expect. Which didn't help in Misano because I expected to like be fighting a bit in the front, and then qualifying happened, and I was like, yeah, this is not great. I had confidence with Misano, knowing the track well, knowing the car is good, but I did not expect the level of absolute esports sweat in this league. I'm not gonna torture myself with another championship. Yeah, that's just not worth it. There's just too much effort put in from the others for me to justify having fun. Right. A minute left in qualifying here. The GT3 pole time hasn't changed at all, but I guess the cutoff has been, for the 49s, has been moved backwards quite a lot. Yeah. If you were barely getting below 49s, you now have to be, you end up P19. Which, yeah, that's worse. That's definitely worse. With my, like, average run from the qualifier, I would still end up like P10, P12 or something. With that average run. And with probably one of the faster laps, I would still end up like the top 5 or so. And like P6 or 7. Something like that. Sorry. Which is about where I was like 10 minutes ago. Because the top few haven't changed that much. Pole time has not changed, although it has tightened up now a bit more, but like the top 5 basically were operating for the most part on their own, top 4 were most part on their own league, but like it's more gradual at this point. Although the main fight still, I would say, is like P7 backwards to like P18. That's basically a second spanning all of those cars. That's something. There's some poor GT3 driver who's doing 50s. When you feel bad about yourself, then like you look at these people and just like, yeah. I mean, I know that I can do with the Reiter sub 50, so although this track is probably the best with the Reiter that you can have, so yeah, but I think I can do in qualifying sub 50 with the Reiter. Although that guy probably can do consistently low 50s in race pace, which the Reiter struggles a bit. A tiny bit, you could say. So that's a bit fun. And I mean, I still have somebody who somehow I out-qualified in GT4, which is insane. Because I'm a half a second actually off, like, oh, I'm a full second like off the whole time in GT4, basically. In the first sector. Like, let's just look at the sector breakdowns briefly. Wait, oh, somebody joined late here. No qualifying time in. Okay, my fastest time was my fastest sectors. Ulrich, yeah, his fastest lap is actually a worse sector. It's relevant. So, I mean, compared to like the Aston gang in front of me of Kodeman, Fielder, Bunyan, and Baggers, all of them are like 37.7 to like 38.1 in the first sector. I'm doing 38.5. Although I do know that I have like 3/10 in there, so I should be closer to 38.2, most likely. Middle sector I'm all about. They're doing 41.3, 41.6, 41.5, and 41.7. I'm doing 41.8. Which honestly isn't too bad. Final sector 38.9 from me. They're doing 38.7, 38.7, 38.6, 38.7. Why are we so close together there? What is Ulrich doing in the final sector? 38.5. 38.1. Okay, Ulrich is way faster because MUQU, I think. Oh, yeah. Wait, the final sector does include Ascari actually. Includes the braking zone for Ascari, and then Parabolica. So it's not just along a straightaway. Interesting. Sector 1 includes mainly turn 1, but not the braking zone for turn 2. You get sector split just, I think, before the braking zone there. So yeah, that's just turn 1. That's basically like, I lose a second on the pole sector through turn 1. Although probably also on the straightaways, because MUQU really fucking fast in GT4. Oh, sucks ass everywhere else, although this guy's just so alien that he was even at Misano competitive, so that's something. Well, second chicane, then the 2 Lesmos, and then there's another sector split, so that's why I'm probably half competitive, because I can perhaps drive faster than the Astons for the 2 Lesmos. Right, the temperatures are the same. Apply tire pressures, okay. I mean, we at least get a fresh tire set in the middle. We don't have to suffer for like an entire hour of like flat spot tires. Which, you know, I will take that. That's, in my opinion, a significant upgrade. Yeah, we have here Ulrich, Poe, Verstappen, Dixon Chen, Lamano, Tomlinson, Dennis, Yuzma, Sealy, Torborn, Coleman, Fielder, Bunyan, Horne, Baggis, and myself, and Cops for the GT4 field. I think we lost actually the one GT3 driver that was all way out of order. I think he was listed because he quit mid-qualifying session but didn't put a lap in. Because that would make sense. Because after the session, drivers are listed that aren't even on the server anymore.
30 seconds.
Oh, 37 seconds timer. One last check. I think over this. No, we get set task at 2, please.
20 seconds.
Let's look at the setup. So, drive. Honestly, keep the headlights off. It's perhaps a bit overcast, but I feel like the visibility is definitely there. Hello there, how are you doing? What a nice number you have there. I just noticed the number. Alright then. One hour of Monza, here we go. Oh, it's taking its time to roll off. Maybe I'm not used to it. We definitely want to move the brake pads backwards for tire warm up. We still want to warm our tires up, that's for sure. We still want some temps in those. Yeah, I need to be by you. We're actually too far back right now, even. Although he should be slightly most likely forward from our position because gonna have to catch up at the end anyway, but you know, advantage. It's Monza. There are not too many corners that you have to full speed through. And you have a long straightaway to group up. So there shouldn't be too much of an issue. Anything else left? The rear tires are nearly up to temp actually. Just briefly check the pit menu, we could say. I think there's everything in check. Perhaps go for a bit more rearwards bias because we know on heavy fuel loads the car will respond better to more rearwards bias. While on low fuel loads the car responds better onto forward brake bias. Brake bias, correct. Speed limited now. But it doesn't matter too much, we just want to get through turn 1, so no attacking really.
Green light. Go, go, go.
And let everybody go at this point. Just let them have their pile up.
Slow car ahead.
I mean, I don't even have to push. These guys like come to a standstill.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Oh, there's GT3 coming by. Hello, however we're doing.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Like, you don't even have to if you're that far back behind to push. Because you're gonna catch the end of the train anyway. They're gonna slow down so much that you're gonna catch up to them anyway.
Be careful, man. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
So slowly we can start actually fighting them. Oh, there's a GT3 dive bombing me.
Clear on the right.
Let's let them by. I mean, it's not like I've lost that much ground. Like the Camaro has gained 2 cars over me in comparison, which is yeah. Oh fuck! I slept a bit on that one.
Clear on the left.
What happened there? He suddenly lost control of his car and slammed the bridge. I mean, I did swerve, but like... because it completely caught me off guard. Must have rage quit retard because this is a different.
Car on the left. 3 wide.
This Jeanette has run out of top speed so much. God, that felt painful. Although he has good brakes, we don't get to top speed here. He's gonna easily keep up with me. Yeah, he can. He's not topping out enough. You have good top speed, it's just brakes, stopping back down from it is the other question. Also, he's lagging. It's not fun. Can brake a bit later than that. He clipped the gravel there. Come on, could the lag just stop teleporting him so much forward and backwards? It's completely unclear where the fuck he actually is. Ooh, that was close.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
So much lag, for fuck's sakes. Can I just not have that? He has better brakes, so that's gonna get awkward into turn 1. I just placed my car in the middle of turn 2, and that was enough. It was enough to hold him up. Oh fuck, this was too fast. Ginetta's putting the Camaro now under pressure because I fucked up 2 corners. That's positive for me because they're going side by side. That means I get a bit of clear air here. Can breathe for a moment. That has actually gotten by the Camaro. I mean, considering the guy was slower than me in qualifying, which is a bit of an achievement, you could say. What lap time am I gonna get here? About half a second off, I think, my qualifying time right now. So, you know, could be better. Too fast again. I think I should have taken actually more brake power, given it. Because I feel like I'm losing a bit of ground in the first area of the braking zone. I feel like I might have gained there some. Yeah, I should stand more on the brake pedal for the first half. I have a bit more to give. Aston is slightly faster in front of me. Ginetta behind is about as fast as me. Although Ascari seems to suit me, while it doesn't suit anyone else. I mean, it's a nice change of pace compared to the MUQU, which absolutely sucked for that section, so... I'll take that. Oh god, how much wash there was, Jesus. The end is steer. And we did actually close up on the Aston. We did actually close up on the Aston.
Gaining on the driver ahead is up to 3. Well done, mate. First one, guys.
Oh fuck. I got instantaneously lock up on the left side. As confusing as that is. Like, you brake and you, for right hand and you get left side locking. That can happen with putting a wheel slightly to left. This has helped the Ginetta close the gap massively back down.
There's a slow car up ahead. Yellow flag, be careful there.
Oh, there's Poe. How are you doing? I don't think he's doing well. I'm sorry for you. As much as I've said like not nice things about you, I didn't want to hurt you in the last race, and I don't think this is right either for you. You deserve better than that. After such a good qualifying effort. Yeah, the Ginetta sucks through this section, Lamau. You can't go to pace for this. It's really interesting. I'm able to close in on the Aston as long as I don't, well, kill my lap time in turn 1. Let's not try something fancy with turn 1 again. That was a bit better. Maybe it's time to get finally into the acceptable range. Yeah, we're actually going also the pace of the battle pack in front of him. Yeah. Not just able to have a look-see at the car in front, but cars in front of that as well. And I'm right now on course to beat my qualifying time. No, fuck. I say that and then get a massive lockup into this corner. I think it's still enough technically to beat my qualifying time, but I'd hope to go instantly into the 59s here. 58, sorry. And I just missed out due to this. Just missed out. You feel like you brake too early till you reach the apex where the car suddenly doesn't want to stop anymore. Another optimization for turn 1. But I feel like this group might dissolve now. I think the Ginetta was holding the Aston up. And well, the Ginetta is now gone. The Aston is now gone. The Ginetta is also now gone. Pain picker. That's one way to get positions, you know. Unfortunately. Yeah, the brake press. This helps here a bit. Get the car better to slow down. And we're now suddenly in striking distance of the Aston. It's showtime. But again, the network is not quite as good as it should be. It's teleporting a bit. Not that I'm getting up the inside of him. That's not happening. I'm not outbraking an Aston, although I wasn't actually that much slower under the brakes than him. He had a bad exit there. But still, I can't take advantage. I have to be ahead of him before we head into a braking zone. Could the lag please stop sending cars backwards to me?
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Ginetta, I just got to see a two-wheel show there. Because I was pretty high up there on 2 wheels.
Car on the left.
Not much momentum advantage that I have here.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Oh god, lock up.
Clear on the left.
That wasn't quite what I wanted. If I hadn't seized the front tire, I would have been able to challenge around the outside him. Wasn't quite able to. Now back in the striking distance for the Ginetta. I need to dispose of him quickly. He's not that fast. Struggling quite a lot with corners.
There's a damage the car in front in sector 3.
Shut up. Because I was stuck on the outside. Broke too early there. I luckily did because I nearly hit him.
Clear on the right.
Lost ground again on him.
Faster car coming up behind.
Oh, we're getting lapped. Is he gonna dive me to the next corner? Yep. But it's
Car on
fine.
the right. Clear on the right.
P2, quite a bit behind. The Ferrari. Yeah, 7 seconds about behind. Seems like the Ginetta lost a bit of ground there with the lappings. Oh, God, I got completely unsettled there. Lost a lot of momentum that I could have used. Not that I would have been able to pass him here. Are you coming in already? Yeah, coming in already. I guess to dodge the traffic. I don't feel like I'm losing pace with my tires yet, and they are the main thing to manage. Mesa. Oh, that GT3 is actually not positioned. That Ferrari is not P2, he's the guy that got spun on lap 1. It's that guy. He's done already his pit stop. You wanna pass here? Okay, you don't. You wanna pass now?
Car on the right. Faster car approaching.
Could you have not committed a bit more?
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
The fucking lag is bad.
Behind you.
But there's Porsche coming up.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Yeah, much Porsche very well. There's some ground for Ascari.
Faster car coming up behind. Watch out.
Ooh. What the fuck is this Beamer doing? Oh, he's weaving in front of the GT4. The GT4 was flashing him. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Luckily he's by me, so I don't have to think about it anymore. For now at least. He's probably gonna come by me a few more times. What's up, what the fuck he did to the like, what the fuck is wrong with you that you weave like this? Especially against a GT4, which is like not something you can... It's gonna be able to pass you or anything. But that GT4 has been... Came and has been closing back down on me. He had... Must have been one of the people collected on the first lap. Obviously faster than me because, well, it's not much slower than me, honestly, on this track.
Car on the left.
Oh, come on, if you go for the fucking pass, then bring your balls with you and go through the fucking corner already, for fuck's sakes. Like, I have no issue with your dive, I have the issue that you just didn't fucking complete the pass already. You just stopped it. I'm gonna hit the GT3 because they just stop on the apex every single time. Come on, guys, drive the fucking corner already. And stop, like, stopping in the middle of the corner.
Car on the left.
No issue with diving, just get dive by me, Phil.
Faster car is approaching. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Yeah, I guess I'm losing quite a lot of time there with traffic. Should have probably pitted when I'm going to halfway, I think. And take 5 tires there. The other guy's gonna anyway have to like deal with the traffic one way or the other. Really avoiding them. But actually you could avoid them this way. Because if you pit like 10 minutes earlier, then they're gonna... When they come into pit, you have effectively avoided pitting, but... He's gonna dive me, isn't he? Nope, he's not. Yeah, my tires are slightly sagging off, but
Car on the left.
I need freshies for the end, so...
Clear on the left.
Sealy must have lost quite a bit of time there.
Faster car coming up behind you. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car
I'm gonna let you past him.
clear on the right.
Fucking go, Hutchinson. Not happy about that move, fucking... Oh yeah, Hutchinson is actually a lapped car. So that wasn't even for position. Brown didn't lose a position doing that. I had hoped he would lose, because he would have deserved that one.
Faster car is approaching. Watch out.
Ah, fucked up this corner hard. Come on, you get by.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Ah, he lost the position already again. The on-track position. I would have hoped he held some up a bit for that. When he saw it. Copes is about 10 seconds behind me and he hasn't pitted either, so both of us. Although most other people have decided to take the advantage of the pit cycle. And how much damage did I get inflicted from this? Less than a second, but still, it's very unnecessary. I've been clean up until that point and then this idiot comes along and just crashes into me. Very little that I could do in that case. He had just broken way too late for that one. Lock. Come on. Messing up too much here. I'm losing so much fucking time right now. Jesus. Making way too many mistakes here. Macklins at least aren't too brutal on that corner. And absolutely violated. One more time? Yes, one more time maybe.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I'm pitting just after halfway. Probably gonna drop behind the people I've been battling with. Except they got stuck in the with something else in, but if they had clear air, then I'm fucked because I've not been putting the best laps in here either right now. Let's just do this. Also, I have 50 liters right now remaining. It's more than enough to get to the end. Too fast again there. Tire set 3.
We're halfway through, keep pushing.
Maybe a reduction of tire pressure on the rears, actually. Smidge of a reduction. That's correct. Right, nailed the spot at least. Pit entry was also pretty solid, I would say. Fielder's in front of me in the pits. He's done already at pit stop.
Mandatory stop is now here. Can't go up. Low tire pressure, stay away from curbs.
The Bunyan is approaching here. He's probably gonna pass me before I get out. He was one of the guys who was a few seconds up the road to me. One is coming in, but I'm gonna just about cycle out in front of him. Oh god. Forward lock up on the cold tires here. Yeah, Codaman is in front of me. I think he was already in front of me before it. I was a bit closer to Bunyan before the pit stop. Very early on the brakes there. When my tires get up to temps. I don't want to instantly flat spot them. He actually carried quite good pace through that corner. Thing is, he can slipstream from me up to like his top speed. So he's just for like a few seconds here at the end of the straightaway, he's actually not able to go any faster than what he's doing already. I'd say it was a faster run than before from him through there. He's definitely closer than usual. Oh, that was not good. Struggling quite a bit, but now the long straight comes. And he's gonna hit top speed in a few seconds. He should top out right about now. At this point I'm pulling. Yep, you can see. fuck. Brake seized. Force them over to stop. Around the outside of this corner is not the wisest decision. But Ginetta is not slow in a straight line, it's just the problem the gear ratio in the car force you to top out. I'm able to just about brake hard enough to not make him able to pass me there. Right. There's a gain there.
Faster car approaching. Watch out.
I think he just got dive bumped by the NSX there. Which is why he dropped some time.
Clear on the left.
That's Hutchinson. He had done an early pit stop.
Faster car is approaching.
Another NSX. Don't hit me, please. Please, no Pantarino, for fuck's sakes. Objects in the mirror may appear further away than they actually are. That fucking NSX blind to me. There must have been no space whatsoever behind me in that NSX. He was right up against me. Significantly quicker for there now. What position are we actually in class? P8? Holy cow. I've been not trying at all this entire race, and it's just like, yep. Just keep your nose to yourself and not crash. That's a really good recipe to get actually decent results here. That's wide. But didn't even invalidate me for a little more. Oh, that's not good. That was really not good. Lost a lot of time there. A bit too overconfident.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Oh, Hutchinson in the wall there. Please don't crash into me as you rejoin.
Car behind you.
I feel like my fresh tires need a bit more forward bias. Holy shit, why are you so willing to tail wipe right now? I was really finicky on the rears right now.
Gaining on the car ahead is up to 3.
58.4 from him behind, yeah. Pace has picked up in the second half here, it seems. Which is surprising considering the track started optimum, so how the hell we are suddenly going all a second faster is... Yeah, actually we're on low fuel. Fresh tires, low fuel. Pass me on the left, I'm not waiting for you.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
I want a piece of that battle pie in front of me. I need to pick up pace slightly. But we are gaining on them. But I also need to pick up the pace to avoid getting passed from behind because Seems like I'm in a race-long rivalry with that Janetta. Just about as wide as you can go there. Yeah, Janetta isn't bleeding any more his time through that corner, which I find very interesting.
Faster car coming down behind you.
Ah, there he is again. Hutchinson, how are you doing? Pain Pecker, okay, I understand. Have a nice day.
Car on the right.
Or a better day, I suppose.
On the right. Well done, mate. This is being personalized.
Yeah, I didn't make up that much ground on the cars in front of Kodeman and Bunyan. We're 5 seconds ahead and there's 20 minutes remaining. Need to make a bit more ground in this. Okay, getting slight front locking now. And then it snaps into oversteer. I'm making inroads, but it's a bit slowish. Although a single GT3 can completely upset that battle, because they're so tight together. If they go like 2 corners side by side, that's a second also lost. Easily. I had a really slow run for that corner, and that cost me actually time. They gained on me even. Despite them getting passed by GT3. Yikes.
Faster car approaching. Watch out.
As they're battling with each other, they're driving faster and faster. Oh, this guy.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
He's by me now, so no more thinking about it. Fuck. It's gonna give me a cut track for that.
Warning for exceeding track limits.
That's okay. I'm gonna live with that one.
Faster car coming up behind you.
I can't quite decide what it wants to do. If it wants to lock the rears or lock the fronts.
Car on the right.
It wants to do both, it
Clear on
seems.
the right.
Could you please carry momentum instead of trying to...
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I would have loved if you actually got past there due to your incompetence of trying to thread the needle on the exit instead of backing off and getting the run.
Approaching. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
When you're diving me, please give me an inch. I don't want you to run my door mirror off. Thanks. Kindly appreciated. Like, diving me is one thing, like, give me, like, at least the fucking door mirror.
Down behind you.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna probably go any further upwards. Except if the guys in front of me clash. The tires might be starting to drop off again. And traffic hit me quite bad.
Gaining on the car heading sector 1.
Kodoman did drop back, so who knows. I think he had also to skip the chicane. But it's still about 5 seconds behind, so... Hello car, would you kindly like not do this shit?
Car on the right.
Well, I lost the position now.
Approaching.
Well, that's fun. Well, I just have to stay close to him for onto the front stretch, because the front stretch I'm able to get him easily.
Car on the left. Yellow flag ahead. Be careful. Clear on the left.
And there's the Audi that passed me earlier.
Left. Clear on the left.
I just have to stay close for the front stretch, there we have the advantage. Oh, he's understeering a lot, he's trying. Ooh, and I'm getting oversteered there on the curb. Come on, slipstream, come on. MUQU comes rushing by.
Clear on the left.
And now,
Car on the right.
left the momentum advantage.
Roger. Clear on the right.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Had to get the second fucking oversteer spike, come on. Ah. Pain Pecco, that didn't have to happen. The overtake was perfect. That was deep from him.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Right, we just about were able to leverage us back by him. Wait, Bunyan is now behind the other guy. That's interesting. What developments here?
Faster cars approaching.
Swap signs already.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Faster car approaching. Watch out. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Yeah, Kodoman is still there. Panus. This time we actually get stopped. At least we got some action here towards the end. That's due to me messing up a corner. That's not correct. fuck me, like, how to mess up all of Ascari there. Radeon is seemingly dropping time, but he's still 5 seconds ahead. That means I need to catch about a second per lap to have a chance. The flag was ready for him. Yeah, he lapped 2 minutes last time, so we did catch up over a second last time around. Maybe it was just traffic for him. He doesn't seem to be bleeding too much speed in the straights.
Faster car coming up behind you.
Got an SX.
Clear on the left.
And an Aston.
Faster car coming up behind you.
Yeah, we're not gaining on him. He must have just had bad luck with traffic. Need to focus back behind me. I mean, I was a second actually slower this lap than my reference time, so still. But I need to gain it and not
Behind the car in front in second time.
lose the time. But this would mean that I could have gained half a second when I don't think that makes too much of a difference. He's staying close to me at this point.
Car
I
on the
can
right.
Aston weave here for traffic.
Clear on the right.
Bit awkward, but considering how he barely got through. Also, it's Brown, like he deserves anything that comes with him. Okay, Bunyan back to 58.9s, okay. That's fine. Not able to really go faster than that. I think I shift into 6th gear at about the top speed of the Jetta. Oh, there's that. That's a bit funny. Oh, I broke very early there because I didn't click into 6th gear. Shifted earlier. I'm definitely not out of the weeds. Not at all. It's just it's really difficult for the Janetta to make a pass when he's into the main braking zone, lacking the top speed to keep up with me. Oh, this is probably gonna help him quite a lot. Closer than before. Take a few more seconds for VMAX. Dead. VMAX. There it is. Yeah, on the front stretch he just hits VMAX so early that he's unable to like attack or defend against anyone. Only hopes that he has enough of a gap before he hits VMAX.
Faster cars approaching. Watch out. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
How many minutes left? 3.5. Oh fuck, that's a bit fast. Can actually slow it down this time around.
Faster cars
I don't know if the MUQU just touched him there because he suddenly swerved.
clear on the right.
That gives me a bit of breathing room there.
There's a slow car up ahead.
Sealy is not able to actually close back down on us. It's 15 seconds or so behind, and he was like, I think prior to the pit stops about a second. So I don't know what's happened to him. Maybe collected by someone, maybe just took repairs.
Okay, the leader is on the final lap now. Give it all you can.
Yep, that means we're also gonna head on to the final lap. Ginetto's closer than ever before, but not really. He's not that close, but like he's gonna run out of steam now, and I'm just gonna go whoom. Yeah, but he's played this well. He's in a good position right now. Oh fuck. Oh, finally! A bot! That isn't the same bot as usually! I was getting tired of those! It's a different site! It's advertising. Oh god, that's not good. Well, I need to focus right now on driving.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Backed out of there. Let's see. One more corner to go. What are you gonna do?
The leader has finished the race. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Not letting you gonna cut underneath me.
Alright, the race is over. Good job, mate. You did your best. Get back to the pits.
Right. He really turned up the heat for the last lap there. Yeah, good job, mate. Good job. I'm satisfied with this. Oh man, that was a good fight. That was some solid fighting there. So. No, I didn't want to drive again. Thank you very much. Why are you spawning me back in? Right. How did my tires at hold up? Light flat spawning front right on tires at 2, but light graining on front right and both rear tires. And the same configuration for the third set. So I did get graining on this. Interesting. Right, let's save this. Did some decent improvements, I would say, on the setup. I feel like I can... Oh, let me save my fucking setup, for God's sakes. Stop throwing me off the screen. It's really annoying when it does that. Nope, I don't want tiles at 3. Give me tiles at 1 again. Well, setup. So is it 3? Okay. No, tiles at 3. Setup 3. Right. That is it. GG, man. GG. Yep. I mean, there were quite a few people that finished actually behind us. It's gonna be interesting to see what the hell happened there in lap 1 with that NSX. Probably. Oh yeah, I should get rid of the fucking bot. At least the bot stopped spamming after like 3 messages. I guess the bot is programmed to expect that it gets banned anyway. So it doesn't like just continually spam. Or perhaps it's actually to avoid getting auto-detected by YouTube systems. Because if you spam the same message multiple times, it probably just automatically removes it anyway. So, you know.
Green light, go, go, go.
Okay, let's check the replay briefly. Let's see what stuff happened on lap 1, because I'm kind of interested. You know, I was just like sitting back, relaxing, chilling, not expecting too much to happen, but well, it seems I'm making like a small collection here of replays. Let's check this one out. Oh wait, why? I didn't intend to save the Misano replay. It is the correct series, but like this is not the Misano. I didn't want my Misano replay. Hey, where's my replay? Oh, I must have selected the wrong replay to play back. Yeah, misclicked on the replay to replay. I didn't move it. I just got Misano by accident. Last week's race, right? So let's see what happens here in turn 1. Let's watch from. I don't pro. I still don't have deliveries because it's just too much of a hassle to install them without them using awesome sim racing, because that makes everything so much fucking easier, but they don't, so yeah. So far, so oh, there gets one of the NSXs spun. Where did the now that's awkward. Where did the Ferrari spin? Oh, it must have spun further. Oh yeah, because I'm using Swingman, my car count gets activated, so you don't even see half the grid right now. I see, that's why. Give me further back, honestly. There's the Ferrari. He spins by himself? Yeah. Lamo. Oh, that is embarrassing. He just lights the rear tires up and the car spins on him. And there gets. That's the sandwich. How did the Beamer end up behind the front row of the GT4s? Yeah, he drives a very wide line despite not needing to do it. Oh wait, that's the wrong Beamer. There's too many yellow Beamers! I'm just like, well, I don't fit. Okay. He backs off similar to me very early there. There's one of... he murders this guy. And then gets instant car mod because he gets a McLaren launched into him. Oh, there's some... not much space given and stuff. There's this NSX here. He was spun in turn 1. But I'm pretty sure I yeah, he's retired. Very early on. Oh, he spins this. 650S, okay. Not 650. Ooh, what did I say? 718 Porsche. Respawn there. This car's running straight, so that's at least something. But now he catches me completely out because I didn't see him. So I'm just like... Yeah, I switched sides there, and that's just... Like, he thought I was gonna run him out of space there, and like, the same moment he responded is when I saw it. Oh. Ah, for fuck's sakes. Misclick there. Oh, didn't get the correct car, for fuck's sakes. There's it is. It's just unfortunate, really. Yeah, he thinks I'm gonna run him out of room. And then I yink slightly left. And that forces him to go too far. Honestly, I'm not even sure if I hadn't moved that he wouldn't have hit the barrier. Because he's turning too much. His car's letting loose. Yeah. Yeah, he's gone at that point. Man, corrected for that. Yeah, there's the first pass on actually the unit of... What's his name again? Horn? Yeah, Horn. On the 55. Right, let's find out where I had that collision for Parabolica. I think it's that lap. Yeah, bruh. Me just like yoink. And it is with an open wheel over him, that much counter steer. So that's like... How much did I do there? A lot, I know. It just comes naturally. Let's... Must have let loose of my left hand and just done this with the right one, because otherwise, or left hand, I don't know. One of the two hands I must have actually let loose on the other wheel. Otherwise you can't cross over like this. Yeah, I just let the NSX go. No turn for fucking me over there. What? How did actually the accident of Poe happen? That's also another one. It's interesting. There's an Alpine, there's a KTM crossbow. There's Poe. Okay, he's in a deep battle with a 650S behind him, which should be a very strong car on the circuit. Not sure why he's defending so much for this corner, because... Oh yeah, messed up his line there. Loses control, he's in the grass. guess the... Yeah, the KTM actually got lucky there. Whoa, that's lucky. Small input actually. Very small counter steer input. But it was enough. However, that was the end for him because he's sitting now on the apex and there's an Aston coming and that's bomb. Aston into him. Does that look for the other cars behind him? The Janetta also collected him. She loses 2 positions to that. Back. Okay. And this at least opened the room up a bit for everybody else coming through. I come through here and like I got probably the closest out of anyone to like crashing straight back into him. Because my line was very close to hitting him. Yeah. I mean, I was like straight up collision course with him for a second. Because I had too much understeer for the corner. Yeah, he was way further to the right to compensate. And I'm not even sure he saw him. Although he is right-hand drive, so he might just... I think he had not much of a window, but he probably saw him actually parked there. Around my car. Honestly, that Ginetta from the outside also sounds pretty nice. Although Maserati is in a different league in terms of sound. And yeah, it could be that I get reported for that GT3 deciding to wipe out. Like that's perfectly a possibility. And where did the 78 actually end up in the end? He ended up finishing P29, so he must have taken repairs for this damage that he got there. Anything else? We could look at the exchange with him. When did he pass me? Must have been this lap. Yeah, I got way out of shape there. And he was like, thank you very much, I'm gonna take that position from you. And then he goes wide here, and I'm just like... Yeah, I'm still here, I'm not done yet. We can watch how he hits VMAX. Oh, I'm sitting a bit deep here. He's defensive already. He can hit 240 actually. He hit that briefly 240, so... Yeah, he tops out at precisely 240k. That's when he hits a VMAX. From the onboard here, this Squished up Maserati. Moves on the outside. And he's topped out already. He's just sitting duck. Just look at it. That's insane. But I'm too late. I'm locking up. You just saw that slight puff of smoke there. And then I get a massive twitch there. And it was just like... Opti, I get the position back here. But he didn't turn now, overshoots. Just goes slightly too deep. And then I'm suddenly up this inside. And he's not much to fight against there. Very nice exchange there. Oh, I'm so absolutely sliding there. I needed those tires later than him, otherwise I would have been screwed. He's just redlining for ages. And then I'm starting like on the last few. I think he redlines for like 300-400 meters or so. And while I think he hits 240 before me slightly, at least in the slipstream, that doesn't make enough of a difference. It's kind of funny, like I shift up to 6th gear at about 230k, and he tops out of 6th gear 240. Yeah, that wasn't quite enough. Oh, I'm so crossed up there. Yep, no chance. I was right there sitting on the apex. Very impressive drive there. He's trying to look. I'm not budging. Although I did make a mistake on that exit. He's attacking me again because, again, this straightaway is not long enough for him to VMAX. Yeah, not really backing out here. He's just can't complete the pass around the outside of me there. Again, slipstream. It's really like the 6th gear is so short in that car for no real reason, because once he clicks from 5th to 6th, there's barely a ratio change. Ooh, he simulates quite a bit of oversteer there. Right. I mean, he shifts into... When did I see shift? Yeah, but 215. Like, it's just such a... In terms of third into fourth at 150, into fifth at about 185, and then it's actually relatively consistent, the gear ratios. It's not inconsistently short. It's just the car in general has shorter ratios, I would say. First gear is probably pretty long, but then the rest of the gears are very short together. Well, my Maserati has like very long gear ratios in comparison. Right. Oh yeah, I wanted to also check what the hell happened there when that one beamer did this weird stuff where he weaved in front of him. And it's first place coming by for the first time. They must be buddies or something. Oh, he accidentally upshifted to 5th and then decided to weave in front of him. Must be friends or something, because they didn't do anything to each other in that corner. And he was way too far back before that, so they must be friends. Otherwise the behavior is completely unexplained. Clearly they knew each other because it's oversteer there. It's by. I don't know. Doesn't make quite sense to me, but does it have to be? He was one of the drivers that got collected in the first lap tussles. Yeah, right, he got hit by the black NSX here. The number 70. Spun him. How did he spin? Oh, he just completely overcooked it. And then got tapped. Due to that. I'm finding it interesting that he hadn't just knocked it into reverse at this point and pulled away. Because he's just asking for people to hit him. I mean, look at that. And I mean, I'm lucky that despite a Ferrari up my inside, I was able to get around there. That Ferrari was lucky that this field cleaned up for him. He was suddenly alongside me. Yeah, and there he goes for a lunge on me. Not sure it's the smartest idea, but especially because he then suddenly backs out for passing the generator. But hey, do what you can't let. Yep. Stuck for some side-by-side action there. Anything else left? Where did that guy actually end up? With his number 100 car. Baggers, he's classified a lap down. Something must have happened then to him. This car's rev quite high in first gear. On the pit limiter. I think he's exiting right behind Horn here, isn't he? Yep, it's Horn right in front of him. And Horn is still in front of him at the end of the lap. At some point something was happening. I guess he's just getting gapped by Horn. Oh yeah, he's missing the corner completely. Maybe I got a penalty for that? Well, he gets passed here by that Porsche driver. The Porsche must have messed up turn 1 then. But he skips the first corner again? Get 2 times in a row at minimum now. After the pit stop. That's not gonna help you for not getting a drive-through penalty. He's again getting passed by the Cayman there. Oh, he left the wheel down to the grass. That's not gonna get stopped then. Yeah, not slowing down. Oh, come on, I didn't want to skip to a different lap, for fuck's sakes. He lets the NSX by, but also lets the Porsche by. So he's coming back on it. Yeah, I'm sort of lucky that I didn't get stuck for longer behind him. He's clearly struggling to just drive the car at times. Ooh! That's not funny. Porsche by. And there he comes into surface drive for track cutting. Okay. Yeah, I mean he violated the track limits quite badly. Which explains where he went. Anything else I might want to look at? I don't think anything. I think that's everything. I mean, there wasn't a moment where the NSX was running my gearbox, but I don't think I'm gonna find that one. That's just too much effort to find. Right. Considering the Maserati sucks in the circuit and I was massively off pace, the result can be shown. It was not too bad. I think in part because these people are like... Okay, somebody is... Okay. Get KTM'd. James on writing like as close as racing of the highest order. Thank you so much for the interesting with the Mazda. Your car control at times was amazing. I will be hearing that Janetta bouncing off the limiter in my sleep tonight. Yeah, that was yeah, he was just... Where did actually the KTM finish, considering that? I didn't check that, because there's a get KTM'd. Right. Okay then. Right. Okay, and let me just grab my controllers and call it a night, I would say. I don't think I have anything tomorrow. I have the next race on... I think I don't have a race on Friday, do I? Yeah, we raced last week Friday, so... Shouldn't be a race on Friday, but let me check. Let me briefly check. I think we're not having a race on Friday. SGP... Events... Yeah, next round is GT3 and GT3 series on Monday on SGP, but I'm driving on RCID 12 hours off not Monza, sorry, what's it called? Bathurst. Right. Bathurst with Porsche. That's fun. That's gonna be fun to deal with. Right. Okay then. Talked long enough. I should get my server fixed and actually do some more homework. Because I have to turn in some stuff tomorrow night. Well then, good night. Bye bye.